I'm on the outside.
Hello everyone, Colorado here, and today I'm back with another Pixel Gun 3D video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 best primary weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. So, yeah, let's hit 200 likes on this video, and if we do reach that goal, I will make sure to do the top 5 backup weapons relatively soon. So yeah, let's get into number 5. Now, the number 5 on this list is the Crystal Laser Cannon. Now, the Crystal Laser Cannon is possibly, I think it's the oldest weapon on this list. It's one of the better weapons that has been in this game for a very long time. It's been good ever since 2013. So this weapon has the fastest fire rate out of all the primary weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. So that's a really good benefit with the Crystal Laser Cannon out of all these other guns on this list. And since this weapon doesn't have the highest damage, the fire rate does really make up for it. With its really high mobility and high capacity, this weapon does really do well against adamant armor players. This weapon takes adamant armor players pretty easily out now, and you have to have some really good accuracy with the Crystal Laser Cannon since the crosshair does not move whenever you try to shoot at someone. So yeah, that's something you really need to look out for. But the Crystal Laser Cannon, I see a lot of people on videos actually do really well with the Crystal Laser Cannon. And it's a really loved weapon. This is one of the weapons I like the most in Pixel Gun 3D, and yeah, it's a really fun weapon to use. And yeah, let's get into the number 4 on this list. Now, the number 4 on this list is the Secret Forces Rifle. Now, the Secret Forces Rifle is personally my favorite weapon in the primary section, but it's not the best one for sure. So this weapon does have a scope, besides the Crystal Laser Cannon, this weapon does have a scope on it, which makes this weapon better for the Crystal Laser Cannon at longer range matches. Is better than the Crystal Laser Cannon just because of that reason. It's about like a pretty powerful weapon in the primary section. If you do have the primary Stormtrooper cape on, this weapon takes out adamant armor players pretty easily, and if you have really good aim with it. And it's probably the most basic weapon out of all the guns on this list. It's pretty much an assault rifle with pretty high damage, a normal capacity, normal fire rate, normal mobility for a primary weapon. Yeah, nothing really much you need to say. It's a really powerful weapon. Yeah, let's get into the number 3 on this list. Now, the number 3 on this list is the Icicle minigun. Now, the Icicle minigun has been introduced in the game in December 2015, and it's pretty much been the same ever since. Now, the Icicle minigun, what makes this weapon so special in the game is that this weapon was the first single weapon that actually have the slowdown effect ability. So this is actually the first weapon that has a slowdown effect ability in the game. When the weapon first came out, it didn't actually do anything, but now in the 12.2.0 update, this weapon actually slowdown effect ability does really good. And the slowdown effect ability really does affect the enemy player's movement. It makes them go really slow, and it's really good because of that. This weapon is pretty much like the Crystal Laser Cannon, except it has a slower fire rate and the slowdown effect ability, and it immediately makes the Icicle minigun really good in the game. And yeah, so let's get into the number 2 on this list. The number 2 on this list is the Assault Machine Gun. The Assault Machine Gun has been in the game for a very long time now, and this weapon was probably one of the more famous for her having the second most highest capacity in Pixel Gun 3D. Obviously, the number 1 actually being the Armament Peacemaker, but the Assault Machine Gun has 150 bullets in one magazine. That's a crazy amount of bullets for the Assault Machine Gun. The Assault Machine Gun is also a really powerful primary weapon, one of the most powerful ones in the game. I think it is the most powerful one that does headshot damage. That's actually an assault rifle in the game. And yeah, you can actually have some really good gameplay in it. It has high damage, a very high capacity, a pretty good fire rate, and you will pretty much dominate with this gun. Basically a higher capacity Secret Forces rifle pretty much. And yeah, it's a really high damage, a really loved weapon, and yeah. Let's get to number 1. The number 1 on this list is the Casanova. Now, the Casanova has a slower fire rate than all these other guns on this list, with a fire rate of pretty much 97. It says on the stats actually has a 100 fire rate, but it's more of a 97 fire rate. It shoots slower than most of the other guns on this list. I don't know why they put it at 100, but yeah, it's still a really good weapon. It has really high damage for when you shoot someone on the head with adamant armor. Takes them out very easily. It has really high accuracy, like the Crystal Laser Cannon, and it has a scope on it. But this weapon has a secret ability you guys probably did not know about, is that this weapon also slows down targets, like the Icicle minigun. If you guys probably pay close attention to the gameplay, you can see that the weapon's actually slowing down the targets in the game that I'm actually playing right now. So yeah, that's pretty much why the Casanova is better than all these guns, is because it has a slowdown effect, has a very high damage, and has a scope with very high accuracy. So yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you guys think are the best guns in Pixel Gun 3D. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.